friend of mine. Won't be long now.
No, I expect not.
You frightened?
A bit.
You can be swift.
And slow, too.
Not now. Not after all the improvements.
The improvements?
Faster than that. You're dead before I can finish blinking.
Well, that's fast.
It's progress. But in peacetime, death is so modest and shy. Barely see him coming. You look different than I expected.
Really?
After all that success, all the centuries of triumph you've enjoyed.
Well, not all of it has pleased me.
Why isn't at least one of us satisfied?
Well...
It's pretty disgusting stuff.
What?
Life. He's late.
I didn't know he'd given an exact time.
He didn't. And I have plans for both of us. And if you hadn't noticed, I can get things done when I put my mind to it.
Yes.
When the spirit moves me. I thought at one point you'd sent a spirit like you promised.
I didn't send it. But I can put in a request.
Oh, no false modesty, please. That son of a bitch can't say no to you.
Well, I don't know.
I can say no to you. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I thought it was you.
Me?
That you had inspired me.
Well, what led you to think otherwise?
Oh, defeat. Defeat.
Well, it was a pretty outlandish idea.
What was?
The whole thing. The idea that you could rule the world.
Oh, well, now that thought, that lie, that malignant fabrication, that propaganda that I wanted to rule the world.
Well, what? It's not true?
No, not at all.
Not even one little bit.
Not even the teeniest, tiniest little bit. I simply wanted to give my country a little room, a little breathing space, and what do I get for it? Stuck in Vancouver with you. Perhaps the dullest, stupidest milk toast. Why couldn't it have been Einstein? I knew they'd send me a Jew. But why not a smart Jew? Like Marx.
Or a funny Jew like Marx.
Karl Marx would have defended his ridiculous proposition that the common man is the true man, and the uncommon man like me is death. And even if I were death, what is more common than death? So, you see, he defeats his own argument. I'd roast his words. I'd burn them to a crisp in the fire of my wit. But you're everything I love about your race.
I know.
And I've said it all before.
Now what are you doing?
Hunting for fire. Isn't this hard work for you?
What?
Spending eternity with me? I thought you deserve a holiday.
I am on holiday.
Here with me?
Well, I'm not just here, you know.
Oh?
I'm elsewhere as well as being here.
Like where?
Well, I'm in Rome, Moscow, Berlin.
A tourist.
In a way.
In Baden-Baden?
What?
Are you in Baden-Baden?
Yes.
Kitzbühel?
Yes.
Hell?
What?
Are you in hell?
Oh, yes. I am most definitely in hell.
Heaven?
Yes.
You in heaven?
Yes, I'm most definitely in heaven.
Where are you now?
Here.
No, you know what I mean. You're leading me astray with literalness. And will literally drive me crazy. But I won't have it. Do you remember we spoke earlier of hell?
Yes.
And then we spoke of heaven?
Yes.
Where are we now? Gotcha. Where are we now? Are we in heaven or are we in hell?
Both. I live in heaven, and I live in hell.
Don't take that attitude with me.
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon? All the symbolism. You want symbols? I'll give you symbols. I can be a cornucopia of symbols.
Now that was foul.
I will die. Despite what you think or say, I will die. Completely. My revenge on you all will be my complete and eternal death. No heaven, no hell, death. And then someone or something will come to make my memory a vague recollection. Yeah. All of this righteous indignation over my accomplishments will be dwarfed by a new horror, by an apocalypse so monumental the Second World War seemed like a skirmish. With that, a brief contretemps. Is that the extent of your vocabulary? You're enjoying this, aren't you? This is your idea of heaven, isn't it? Well, it won't last. There'll be no eternity to this. No, the abyss will open up. And those left, with the courage or the stupidity to survive, will pray for smaller problems, yeah? Like a blitzkrieg or a buzz bomb. World War II will look like Club Med. Can't got your tongue, huh?
No, I was just listening.
Good, good.
I could hear something new.
Yeah.
There was something new in what you were saying.
Of course.
A tone of voice.
Yeah, right, exactly.
A certain trace of disbelief.
What?
A sense that you weren't convinced. The slightest fragment of a hunch that nothing in all of God's creation, throughout the infinity of his universe, that nothing will ever surpass in horror and in evil the work of the Third Reich.
Yeah. I may be tired. I may be worn out by decades of torpor and sloth. You and your big daddy have drowned me again. A doubt? Uncertainty has no part in my soul. I'm on my lexicon.
Very scared of her running. We're good here. Oh, shit. Where's... That's sad, huh?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you don't think that's sad? Bums, derelicts, like a no accounts?
Well, they're not all unemployed.
If you're traveling by bus, you're unemployed, or close to it.
I think they heard you.
Good. I'm not one of you, you know. This prison that I'm in is just that. And the political suppression of my genius. The entrapment of my gifts. And the mire of everything I despise. So go join them. That's your flock, isn't it? Blessed are the poor, for they shall inherit a bus terminal. Give them all a ticket to Rome. Let them clutter up the Vatican and piss all over the ages.
I would if I could.
You can't.
No, they wouldn't even let me in. I was viewing the Pietà in St. Peter's, you know. I wish I'd have looked like that figure in the arms of a young woman. Not at all like my mother. So perfect, so entirely appealing. My mother was a peasant, the wife of a tradesman. She had the hands of a washerwoman, chapped, dry, tough. A woman you had to be firm with, you know. My last image of her was a look of rage in her eyes, as if she were plotting death. Death for the soldiers who had beaten me. Death for the people who had laughed.
How awful, boy. To be comforted by the healthy, red-blooded rage of your mother. If she didn't learn the lessons from you, who could? She should have offered them another son. Perhaps hammered one of the nails in herself.
Michelangelo was right how he portrayed her. Not the mother of my reality, the mother of my faith. Beautiful, spirited, completely feminine and utterly devoid of self-pity.
And that's who you are?
What?
St. Peter's threw you out?
Yes. It was a little past closing time, and I had asked just to stay 5 minutes longer. But they said the rules are the rules.
That's right, the rules are the rules. And when in Rome.
Yes?
And when in Berlin.
What?
The rules are the rules.
Yes. Render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, and unto God that which is God's.
Correct. And that's why some of my best soldiers were Christian.
True. But some of my best disciples you killed, or maimed, or tortured.
Render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's. Yum tum 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 day day. Yum tum day won't be day. Yo don't be day. Yo don't be day. Onward, onward, Christian soldiers. Ha, 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 ha.
One of my disciples, Dorothy Day, said that after you've rendered unto God that which is God's, there should be nothing left for Caesar.
Once there's nothing left for Caesar, once Caesar finishes, there'll be nothing left for God. Ho, 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 ho. Ah, what? Stop that! Yeah.
Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Yes.
But, oh, Mr. Smarty Pants, Mr. Big Shot. What if I don't love myself? What happens then, Mr. Bleeding Heart? Mr. Good Guy? You're no softy, you faggot. What happens then?
Then you pretty much do as you have done.
Fail? Is that what you mean, fail?
No, everyone fails. No, you hate, you murder everyone and everything around you, and then you murder yourself.
Oh, that's it? Is that simple?
Pretty much.
And those have followed me? They didn't love themselves?
No, they loved you more than they loved themselves.
Oh, well, answer me this, Mr. Smarty Pants. Mr. Genius know-it-all faggot. How could anyone be stupid enough to love somebody that doesn't love himself? Answer me that, huh?
God has been doing it for years.
That explains it all. God is a faggot. An incurably romantic, sick, self-destructive faggot. No. If God had loved me, really loved me, I would not be here now, talking to a lunatic. I would be, if not alive, at least resting in the glory of my tomb, a monument at the center of Berlin, raised high above all other monuments. High, above all others. What are you smiling at?
It's Easter.
You make me want to vomit. Want to open my mouth and let all of it come rolling, popping and jumping, rocking and racing. And spitting over my teeth, out of my ears, exploding out of my asshole right into your face.
Well, why don't you?
I wouldn't give you the satisfaction. Get away, creep. You're so sad, so pathetic. How did God ever come up with you? Hey, look at this, $6.
What are you gonna spend it on?
None of your fucking business, creep. Why did you end up the way you are?
The result of my work.
Your work? I thought you were a lily of the field, not Thomas Sweat, huh?
Well, my vocation then, the result of my calling.
Who the hell around here called you? I didn't call you.
No?
No, hell no. Why would I call you?
I don't know, but I never come unless I'm called.
Creep, there you go. Creepy, creepy.
Look, are you frightened of me?
No, I'm disgusted. It's like breakfast getting off the plate and saying, eat me, eat me.
Should your breakfast get up and run away?
No, my breakfast is dead. But if it was alive, it'd be running away.
Oh, you want me running away?
No, I want you dead.
So you can eat me?
See, there you go again. Creep, creep. Of all the fates possible for a mega myth like me, a legend, this takes the cake. Stuck on Maine at 27th of the creep. A masochist. A professional victim who wants me to sink my teeth into his vocation.
Adolf. May I call you Adolf?
No, call me shitbag. Call me any number of screaming obscenities, but do not on your life call me Adolf.
That's what I'd like to talk to you about, my life. Adolf?
A packet of gold with matches.
I'm dead.
No, you're not.
Think so?
This is a documentary, see? And there's the audience. And it's alive, I think. Yeah. And we are alive. And we will not be forgotten. Eh? Life drags us out anytime it chooses. What about Adolf? Oh, what about him? What made him tick? I didn't tick. I didn't talk. I lived the only way I could. And I'm dead now, and I want to be forgotten.
Really?
Yeah, really. Listen, I know it's hard for you to believe anything I say anymore, but, you know, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Every time I'm about to slip off, some anniversary comes. The end of World War II, the beginning of World War II, and Auschwitz. If I hear another word about Auschwitz, I think I'll go mad. Soon, I'll be carried away. Soon, my friend, he will carry me away. Mr. Death, yada, yada, yada. Mr. Death, yada, yada. What?
I said I'll miss you.
Oh, ho, ho. You'll miss me, huh? That's a lie, you know. Coming from the supposed fountain of truth, you just filled the air with a great foul, noisome lie. Why did you say that? Shouldn't have said that.
Why?
It's ridiculous. No one will miss me. No one. Except those stupid neo-Nazi organizations. Have you seen the kind of garbage-based tribute to me? They whine and whine with their shaved little heads, not having bathed or dressed themselves properly for years. Disgusting.
Yes, they do seem a pretty pathetic lot.
Pathetic. They should be shot, drawn and quartered, chopped up into little salads.
And then burned?
Yeah, fried, crispified. You agree?
No.
You don't agree?
No.
Oh, of course you won't agree.
Why don't you?
What?
Go mad.
I wouldn't give you the satisfaction.
Might make things a lot easier for you.
Yeah? That's what you like me to believe, isn't it? Fucking shyster. You want me to plead insanity so that those who followed me into death will rot in the belief that they died in vain.
But I thought you wanted to be forgotten.
I do. But not discredited.
I'm not sure you can have both.
Why not?
Well, no one and nothing can be completely forgotten unless they are discredited. The only reason why you're still alive in this way is because some people still believe in you.
It's not the people who believe in me that drag me out of my sleep.
I know.
It's these Jews.
I know.
All right, I wanted them dead, every fucking one of them. But I failed. Isn't that enough? I failed. Just leave me alone. They're lousy winners,
I know.
Every chance they get, 6 million this, 6 million that. And do you know how many Jews there were left?
I know.
You know how many?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
A lot. A lot. Yeah, a lot. A whole lot. And for that, I get no sleep.
Must be pretty bad.
And it's worse than pretty bad. It's hell. I haven't slept for 55 years. I know that doesn't sound like much to you.
No, it doesn't.
But you slept.
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No, I haven't slept for 2,000 years.
You haven't slept in 2,000 years?
No.
Jesus. I mean, well,
I know.
yes. That's really hell.
No.
No?
No, I don't mind being awake. I've simply forgotten what it's like to sleep.
Well, I haven't. I haven't forgotten anything. Least of all, the blissful sensation of oblivion.
What is it like?
Heaven.
That's strange.
Why?
Because I feel like this is heaven.
Huh?
Yes, I feel so needed. Needed, For instance, I can see your agony instantly. I can bring you peace and sleep and oblivion as quickly as the speed of a modern death. And you need that. You said so yourself. You need me.
No, I don't need you. No, I don't. I don't need you. I need death.
But you are death.
What?
This person you're waiting to meet.
Yeah?
You're him. You're it. You are death.
Wait a minute. Let's go through this once more. You say I am death.
Yes.
How am I death?
You can't sleep.
So?
So death never sleeps.
But you can't sleep either.
No.
That means you're death too.
Yes.
So we're both death?
Yes.
Death to what?
To each other.
And why aren't we dead?
That's a very good question.
I think so.
Death doesn't know how to die. If it did, there would be no death.
I want you dead.
I know.
But you can't die. In fact, you never will die because you are death.
Precisely.
And I can't die.
Exactly.
For the very same reason.
Perfectly put.
Regardless of the fact that you want me dead.
But I don't want you dead.
Oh, come on.
No, it's true. The last thing I would want
everything I did to your relatives.
After everything you did.
You don't want me dead and buried?
I'd hate to see you dead and buried.
Why?
Because I could never see you suffer.
You want to see me suffer?
Deeply.
Forever?
For as long as it takes for you to learn how to die. For when you learn how to die, you will die. And when you die, death dies with you.
Oh, no. Don't come near me. And all the while, God was waiting for me, grinning at me like a devil himself, leading me slowly, deeply, and ruthlessly to my greatest humiliation. Russia. 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 If only I hadn't fucked with Russia. Poland and Czechoslovakia were firmly in my left hand. France, Holland, and Belgium were dangling from my right. Toys, baubles, bagatelles, puppets. The stuff of wet dreams. And don't think when I entered Paris that I didn't have them. The entire Louvre became my Moulin Rouge. And the Mona Lisa. Any night I wanted her. Mussolini puking his bald little head off in rage and envy. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa. Wrap that smile around my big one, baby. Yes. And when Spear suggested that I transport the entire collection to Berlin immediately, I said, "Oh, Albert, please, what's the hurry?" And then I come up with the bright idea of sticking it to Stalin. Oh, well, no use bigging or whining. As Adolf, eat shit. But I held in my hand, as few men ever have, the world. Alexander, Napoleon, and Hitler. Is there a fourth? Yeah. That kike. That Jew. He has 3/4 of the world kneeling down to him every Sunday. I would eat him. I would devour his heart in the marketplace if it weren't exactly what he wanted. And why didn't I think of that? I knew I was going to lose. Yeah. Adolf's Last Supper. What a splendid display in the bunker. We could have shared schnapps and soccer torts. Ava on my right hand and all the other assholes on my left. Yeah. And if they'd enjoyed it, if they'd looked at me with a longing, sweet adoration of St. Peter, but no, they betrayed me. Every one of them. Yeah. Christ, he had only one Judas. I had 1,000,000. But he is shrewd, though. Handing them the bread and the wine. And what did I do? I had 15 of them shot. And I suggested that the rest join me in the big goodbye in the bunker. Oh, he is Mr. Nice Guy, and I am Mr. Bad Guy, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I want to die so badly. More than I ever wanted to rule the world. And if only I could die forever and never be remembered by anyone or anything. Oh, God. Please. God, please.
Adolf.
Uh-huh. Oh. I told you not to call me Adolf. Well, where you been?
A movie. A pornographic movie. It was hardcore. Very hardcore. People in that sex film seemed unaware of what they were doing. They seemed to have lost a sense of the obscenity. There was no danger or excitement in breaking holy law. There was no real joy. You see, when God breaks his own rules, and he does, he enjoys it because he knows the rules he's breaking. But the young and old in that pornographic film I saw had no shame, which means they had no fun.
Most husbands of water are corrupt. No water, no innocence.
Innocence is the only maidenhead I know that can grow back again.
Disgusting. You're disgusting. How did you get in? Where'd you get the money?
Someone, I don't know who, just saw me and gave me a $10 bill. I said, not without surprise, God bless you. She said, God bless you too.
She? Wait a minute. You don't make love, do you?
No.
Yet you get all the women and you do nothing with them.
Well, not anything organic.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they don't know this,
Yeah, what, the women?
but I return them their innocence. And that helps them, well, that helps them come. I know that's shocking, to you particularly. You've always been a kind of a prude.
What?
Despite what you say, I am not a homosexual.
Oh, I know that. You're not a faggot, you're a creep. Learned that today. You're a big fucking creep.
All right. Then you won't take this personally.
What?
I said you were a prude, right?
Yeah?
Why did you persecute all the homosexuals?
Okay. I know. Goering was a fag. Everybody knew that. Now, why, you ask, did I persecute all the other homosexuals? I was planning on killing Goering, too. But after, he was no use to me. Even Jehovah found time to give Judas a little breathing space.
Judas? What, Goring was Judas? Because he
Yeah.
was homosexual?
Sure.
Well, I actually don't remember where we were.
I remember where we were. You called me a prude. I'll show you what kind of prude I am.
I'm sorry.
You call me a prude? Look at that, huh? How's that for a prude, huh? Yeah. See? Yeah, this. Yeah. Prude? Yeah. Okay. Me a prude.
Well, I was just trying to make a point. And I guess what it was is that I am not a prude.
Yeah, go ahead, get it started. You shoot.
Oh, that's right. I said I helped them climax.
No, come. You use the word come. C-U-M. Don't try climax with me. It's too late. I heard it. Come.
All right, I used the word come.
You call me a prude?
Shit, piss, cock, and pussy.
Huh? How's that for good?
Well, it doesn't seem all that important anymore.
So these ladies, and you help come, and that lady with $10 for nothing, for God bless you.
Well, it's not for the God bless you.
Well, I didn't think so.
But that's part of it. I told you earlier, I think, that I'm in heaven, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, the best way I can describe it is that I'm in perpetual orgasm. Yes. I feel like I am forever.
No, don't tell me, please. It's too disgusting. It's revolting.
You wanted to know?
Yeah, right, okay. So, what, you're climaxing now, huh? This very second?
Well,
holy shit. It's good, huh?
it's heaven.
But what's that got to do with that lady who gave you $10?
Well, she knew. Not consciously, but she knew. Women can never resist a happy man, a contented man. Oh, they give them the world. And they have. I never wanted it. In fact, I advised against it, but as you said earlier, 3/4 of the world kneel down to me every Sunday.
You're crazy. You're mad. Mad as Rudolph Hess. No, you're crazier than Rudolph Hess. Sitting there talking to a crazy man.
Well, you're not the first to have said it. I grew up a kind of prodigy, a genius. There's very little I didn't already know. But what I did have to come to grips with was a matter of acceptance. That what I knew to be obvious, as clear as the sun and as near as the breath of my lungs, was something alien to almost everyone. Something so strange to people that they thought it impossible for me to be their friend. You know what it feels like when people treat you as if you belonged on the moon?
You worm. You maggot. You're slimy. It will come out. I will shit God out of my system. I'm scared. Is this death? Huh? No, I don't want to know. Yes, I do want to know. Is this death? Shit. I want to die so badly. Yeah, it scares me, you know, when I think I'm going to die. And now, when I know I'm not, I am more unhappy than I've ever been. Leave me alone, please, please, please. Yeah. Dear God, you are in me like a sickness, cancer. Eat and eat, eat, until I can't die. Kill me. Eat and eat and eat and eat and eat until I'm no more. Until any memory of me is like the emptiness of the heavens. And people are afraid of the void. Of the vacuum in space. I don't be afraid of me like that. Let their fear have no name. But my name, Adolf Hitler, be erased forever, for eternity. Whatever. I've been thinking.
Yes?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should repent.
Completely?
Yeah, completely.
You're willing to give yourself? To place yourself into the hands of God completely, utterly, and without any reservations?
If I knew where to send myself, some address. Yeah, mail this bag of German shit to God. Address below.
You know.
No, please, I don't mean to offend you, but please don't call me Adolf. It's like I'd never grown up. Like I'd never been chancellor. As if I hadn't designed and built the greatest killing machine the universe has ever seen. You say Adolf, as if the war never happened.
Isn't that what you want?
Well, no, not exactly. I don't want to be a child anymore. So just please, just make me not exist.
But you won't exist.
What?
If you die to your past and everything you ever believed in, you won't exist anymore.
Then who the hell are you calling Adolf?
Oh, I don't have to call you Adolf. I can call you anything you like.
That's it. A new name. I'm gonna have a new name. Only this time there'll be no shame.
What'll it be?
Well, I always kind of liked the name Attila. The kids, they were always frightened of the name Attila. Now I want to be called Attila.
All right.
So what's next?
Nothing really. In a way, you've been christened.
Yeah, that's right. I've been christened.
Although Attila isn't really a Christian name, there should be no problem.
I've been christened before, you know.
Yes, I know. We keep a record.
Didn't do a lot of good, did it?
Well, I think they do it all too early anyway. I mean, I wasn't baptized until my early 30s.
You think it'll work this time?
Yes, I do, Attila. Yes, I do.
Yeah. So what, that's it? No catechism, no confession, no...
I'll be around if you need me, Attila.
Oh, you'll be around if I need you, huh? Well, I got my new name. Although I still don't like the way you say it. And I've turned myself over to God. Although I still don't know where the fuck he is.
The Father cannot be known except through the Son. Attila,
Look, it's obvious no matter what I'm called, you're not going to be able to say my name.
Why do you think that is?
No, wait, please, now, don't do that. Don't patronize me.
All right.
There's one thing I cannot stand, it's being patronized.
All right.
And also don't do that. Don't treat me like it's my problem I'm upset.
But it is your problem, isn't it?
No, it's your problem, fuckhead! You know, a shitload of good your christening did. I've never felt more evil than now.
Makes sense.
Yeah, what makes sense?
I don't think you ever knew what evil was. Things are becoming new again.
Huh?
You're new. No matter how old your name is, you're new.
You're new. So you can say I'm reborn.
But you are.
Listen, let's try something, okay?
All right.
Why don't you go off and come back again?
Yes.
In about a year. By then, I will have adjusted. Or I will have died, but if you stay any longer, I swear that when I come back, the pain within the mass of humanity will be such that even you will find it impossible to forget.
You want me to go off and come back in about a year?
Yeah. Okay, I understand. I see. It is I who must leave.
No, I didn't say...
Don't say a word. Just shut up, okay? You thought that you could persuade me to be something I'm not. Then be a Christian. I've been thinking, maybe you created this whole bag of shit religion to get your revenge. You and your papa and that lie of yours. I always said if you tell a lie, tell a big one, but you and Daddy came up with a whopper. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. With that inspired stroke of deception, you and he began your work, your way to not only get even. And God doesn't just get even, God gets revenge. A sea of eyes for an eye, a mountain of teeth for a tooth. And you and Eve went out pair, set to work. And when the time was right, all you needed was me. You two set me up to enact your revenge. Reinhard Heydrich told me, Adolf, and he knew how to say my name. Adolf, you cannot believe the speed with which we are killing them. It is as if God were at our right hand, as if he were personally supervising our work. Well, what happened? You and Dad get cold feet? We weren't far off from finishing a job. 3 more years and you would be recorded as an extinct species, something God saw fit to punish and punish and punish for the sins of their ingratitude. I sent them my own son, nice Jewish boy, and what do? Speak up, Jew. We didn't nail your relatives to Auschwitz for 3 hours. We didn't nail them there for 3 days. We didn't even nail them there for 300 days. But some of them hung there for 3 times 300 days. And you and your legions of Christians let them there, your sweet talk and your brotherly love and your honeydew bullshit for 2,000 years, oiled with the finest milk of human hypocrisy, the greatest killing machine the world has ever known. They called me an evil genius. Well, since they're handing out the awards, I must pay tribute to someone without whom I could not possibly have done my work. With the Spirit of Christ as the world's greatest camouflage, I entered the very bowels of Zion. The gates of their Troy opened up with such welcoming arms, we had to hold ourselves back from laughing inside the belly of the beast. Now, the world bows down to you as the ultimate symbol of good, the gift of greatest love. But I bowed down to you as a symbol of the greatest evil I have ever known. The Sacred Heart of Jesus. The Sacred Heart of Jesus is a pond, a small lake, compared to the sea of blood you and your followers have your hands on. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching us to war. And war's the operative word. You know, you Christians love war more than I do. Look at Ireland. You got Protestants and Catholics shooting each other in the name of Jesus.
Are you finished?
Yeah,
Do you really wish to stay down there?
yeah.
Adolf. Adolf, you're right.
Yeah, you got him right,
I mean, to do what you're doing, to blame me, to take all that you've done and put it onto me.
Oh, no, I'm not putting it on to you. You did it. I helped, but you did it.
It's the same thing.
What?
Whether I did it or whether you blame me for doing it, it's the same thing, and it's the right thing. It is why I was sent.
Hey, listen, punk. You know better than me. Despite what they say in the cathedrals, you know better than me.
Did I say I was?
No, you don't have to. The whole world says it.
Even the Jews?
Oh, no. The Jews are smart. Yeah, they're smarter than you. They're smarter than me. Yeah, they're a smart group of people. You know, they got out of your trap, got out of my trap. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were gods. Yeah. Oh, shit. All right, Jew. You're better than me. You're smarter than me. Whatever. Just leave me alone.
Adolf.
No. Whatever you are, God or genius, you're two-faced. I hate two-faced people.
Adolf.
Yeah.
I went to my father with many of the same feelings you have. I told him everything you just told me about what happened in Europe while you were Chancellor of Germany. I blamed him for everything. I had asked him expressly to forgive them. When I saw what you were doing to my people, I went to my father and I asked why. Why is this happening? How can you possibly stand by and let this happen?
Yeah, and what do you say?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No. Nothing. Not then. But later. Much later.
Yeah.
He looked at me. Have you ever been afraid?
Yeah. In the bunker. Just before I pulled the trigger.
Ava was already dead, and I was standing there wondering to myself, like Hamlet, where am I going?
Precisely. Where am I going, I thought. He began very quietly. I almost couldn't hear him. You worm.
What? What'd he say?
You worm. You worm. Who made you?
You talking to me?
No. That's what he said to me.
Oh.
You made me, I said. And who gave you your authority over the skies? And the forests? And the seas? Who sent you to Earth? You did, I said. And raised you from the dead. And set you at my right hand. You did. And brought you to a point of bliss. No living creature, man, woman, fish, bird, serpent had ever known before. What made you think, he said, that I, who scatter planets and stars across the void, breathe life into the lifeless, and displays such freedom and abandon, that I would be so weak and ungenerous to offer only one son? What makes you think that the 6 million dead, gassed, burned, crucified, are not also my sons, and my daughters, and my babies? Are you the only sacrifice to be made? Are you the only Holocaust? The small, petty mind that would conceive in face of all the evidence that I, God the Father, and God the Son, and God the Holy Ghost would be so weak and ungenerous to offer only one son, a second coming? Have you ever heard God laugh?
No, I don't talk to God. I thought I was God, but I never talked to him.
Well, when God laughs, the devil weeps copiously. The devil can't stand being laughed at. It's the only thing that can hurt him. And you know what?
What?
God began to laugh, and I began to weep, because the devil had possessed me. I thought myself greater than God.
So, big deal. Who doesn't?
But I presumed to know why he did what he did.
Well, then why did he do what he did? What does he say? That all the Jews are Christ?
Partly.
Well, yeah, so what?
Everybody is Christ.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Now start that shit with me. Everything turns to mush then. Nah, everybody's Christ. With that, life turns into gruel. And I don't want to be Christ.
I'm not even sure you could be.
I could if I wanted to.
Perhaps.
You got him right, I could. I could become anything I wanted to. I put my mind to it. But as you said yourself, everybody's Christ.
No, I didn't say that. I said I thought that is what God might be saying.
Oh, I said I thought that is what God might be saying. You piece of shit.
You can't even die. How do you expect to become Christ if you can't even die?
I told you I don't want to be Christ. Well, what are you shaking your head at? Who do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? I could be, with my genius and wherewithal, anything I choose to. How do I become Christ?
I thought you just said that.
Oh, I know, but I want to be a winner. Has to be a winner. I'm tired of being a loser. So tell me quickly, you're a superstar, Jesus Christ superstar. Tell me what I do.
Well, in a way, you have to be a loser.
I'm halfway there. I'm the world's biggest loser. I not only lose the biggest, most monumental struggle of the 20th century, but I become Cain. Cain. And not only that, I put the mark of Cain on my people.
What do you mean? Why do they have the mark of Cain?
Their tongues. I set a mark upon their tongues, a blister. If they could live in silence, mute to all eternity, maybe then they'd escape the memory of me. But let their voices reach out or sing or murmur even the sweetest of nothings. And they're revealed as my creatures, as the children of Cain. You know, the world understands the sound, yeah. You heard that sound, huh? Yeah. Simple, clear. What harm could it be? I saw a little adopted German boy with American parents buying an ice cream cone, and the salesman asks, "You like ice cream, little boy?" And the little German kid says, "Yeah." The smile on that salesman's face dropped like the blade of a guillotine. That'll be 75 cents, he barked. I'd have blown the fucker's head off. Here's your 75 cents.
No, I don't think you'll ever be Christ. I'm not even sure I'd be willing to help.
Oh, well, you have to. You're Christ.
I'm only one Christ. One of many. Perhaps some other has the patience. I guess there are some things even I can't forgive.
I knew I'd win. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I'd beat you. I knew it. I knew I'd win. I knew I'd win.
But the war isn't over.
Yes, it is. It's too late. You can't forgive. Christ really can't forgive. You can't forgive. You can't forgive. You can't forgive. You can't forgive.
I'm sure God will forgive me if I change my mind.
Oh, don't be too sure. About God, like you said, you can never be too sure.
I told you to tie your shoes.
Yeah, slither off the stage, Snake. Oh, have a nice day, eh?
Next to God, I'm a blade of grass. I'm a pebble on the beach. I'm a leaf on a tree. Next to God, I'm a thorn. I'm a thistle. I'm a single grain of sand. In spring, when the flowers bloom, I'm the window of a lonely room. I'm a listener